Hey bookworms! Welcome back to Bedtime Bookworm. Today I'm going to be doing a late Top 5 Wednesday topic. So this was the topic from October 21st, but after I saw everyone's videos, I really wanted to do it too. It's currently October 25th, so this video is obviously late and it's going to be at least another week later because it's been taking me at least a week to edit my videos. So despite this being a late Top 5 Wednesday topic, I hope you guys really enjoy hearing about the top authors that I've discovered this year. I've read so many new authors this year that I was really excited to have a chance to talk about my favorites. So I tried to put these authors in an order, but honestly it was really hard just to pick 5 to begin with, much less put them in order. But I did the best that I could. So coming in at number 5, I have A.G. Howard. I discovered A.G. Howard earlier this year when I read the first book in the Splintered series. The Splintered series is a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, but A.G. Howard has put a dark and twisty spin on it. I don't usually like dark and twisty, so I was really surprised at how much I enjoyed this book. And I read the sequel called Unhinged, but I haven't read the last book. I'm hoping to get to it before the end of this year. Splintered was actually the book that sparked my love of retellings. It was the first retelling that I'd read, and ever since then I can't get enough of retellings. I'm really looking forward to finishing the series, and she's also working on a new series. The first book is going to come out in 2017, and it's called Roseblood. It is going to be a retelling of the Phantom of the Opera. I'm not familiar with the story of the Phantom of the Opera, but I'm still really excited about reading this book because I'm interested to see what she does with it. So coming in at number 4, I have Victoria Schwab. To be completely honest, I've only read one Victoria Schwab book, and that is A Darker Shade of Magic. When A Darker Shade of Magic came out earlier this year, there was an insane amount of hype about it, and I tried to resist reading it because I knew that it was the first book in a series. I prefer to binge read series when I can. There was just so much hype around this book that I couldn't resist. And I'm so glad that I read it because it really blew me away. The story is set in London, but it also has some alternate universes, which is something that's right up my alley. I love alternate universe stories. The world building was amazing and the plot was really fast paced. I'm really looking forward to the next book in the series. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Like I said, this is the only book by her that I've read. She does have other books out, one being the Archive series and another being Vicious. If you guys have read either of those books and have a recommendation as to which one I should start with first, let me know in the comments. Coming in at number 3, I have Marissa Meyer. I was introduced to Marissa Meyer through the Lunar Chronicles series, and she's definitely one of my new favorite authors. This series is amazing, and if you haven't read it, I seriously recommend you give it a try, especially if you like retellings. So this is a series of retellings, and it technically is a sci-fi series, but one of the things that I love so much about this series is that it really transcends genres. So even though this series is technically science fiction, it also has elements of dystopian and fantasy in it. I am just amazed by how Marissa Meyer is able to blend together these genres so seamlessly. I highly recommend the series, and I will read anything else that Marissa Meyer puts out. I'm eagerly awaiting, along with so many other people, the release of Winter, which is the next book in the Lunar Chronicles. Comes out November 10th. So coming in at number 2, I have Alexandra Bracken. So I started reading Alexandra Bracken recently with the Darkest Minds trilogy. I've read the first 2 books, which are The Darkest Minds and Never Fade, and I am so excited to read the 3rd book in the series. I hope to get to it probably next month because I'm dying to know how the series ends. I need it in my life. These books are all fast-paced and super exciting, as well as really heart-wrenching. I have cried multiple times while reading these books. I'm so in love with this series and I can't wait to finish it. I think Alexandra Bracken is amazing when it comes to creating characters that I can really connect with and fall in love with, and I think she has amazing abilities when it comes to plot twists and unexpected things happening in her books because there are so many shocking moments in just the first 2 books already. I haven't read anything else by Alexandra Bracken, but I really want to. Her newest book is called Passenger, and it has some time travel elements, and it's like historical fiction. I don't know, it sounds really good, and I can't wait to read it. If you guys have read more of Alexandra Bracken and have any recommendations, be sure to let let me know in the comments because I'm really looking forward to reading more of her. And then last but not least, coming in at number 1, I have Patrick Ness. Patrick Ness is definitely the newest author out of all the ones that I've talked about, that I've discovered, but I'm in love. If you guys saw my September wrap-up video, I could not stop talking about his books. I actually had to cut out a lot of what I had to say about the Chaos Walking series because the video ended up just being so long. I think I'm gonna do a series review though, because I have more that I wanted to say about that series, so I think I might do that. If you guys are interested in hearing more on my thoughts on that series, let me know in the comments so that I know that you guys actually are interested before I do it. In the Chaos Walking series, I thought his world building was amazing, and that's one of my favorite parts about reading sci-fi or fantasy books is the world building. I had so many feelings about those books. Before reading the Chaos Walking series, I had heard a lot about Patrick Ness, but I hadn't read any of his books, and I'm really looking forward to reading more of him. He's got some really popular books out there, like More Than This and A Monster Calls, and his most recent release is called The Rest of Us Just Live Here. I'm really excited to read pretty much anything and everything that Patrick Ness has or will write. If you guys have a recommendation as far as what I should read next of his, let me know in the comments. Those are the top 5 authors that I've discovered this year. Because pretty much all the authors that I read this year were new to me, it was really hard to come up with this list, and there are definitely some other authors that I didn't talk about. So a few authors that didn't quite make the cut, but I just want to mention really quickly, include Jodi Meadows, Becky Wallace, Sarah J. Maas, Melissa Gray, Sabah Tahir, and Nicola Yoon. I'm probably not supposed to include extra authors, but I couldn't help it. So that's all I have for now, guys, so I'll see you next time. Bye! To talk about my why did I say that? Let me, and if you have a, so I, but now that I've, but Chaos Walking, in the Chaos Walking series, so that, so if you guys have Sarah J. Maas, this is too many for now, guys, and I'll see you next time.